God cares that the family is made whole. That's why it should matter to us as the people who are walking out life with the youth, because it matters to God that there's a whole family unit. God never intended for families to be broken. He never intended for fathers to leave or for there to be divorce or addiction or sin of any kind. That wasn't God's plan in the garden. God's plan in the garden was for there to be a man and a wife who were one flesh, who were going to have children and be whole families together. And we know that when that covenant was broken, when sin came into the world, that what happened then is that God's heart began to weep for the family to be made whole. He tells us in both the Old Testament and in the New Testament, in both Malachi and in Luke, that his desire is that the hearts of the fathers will be turned to their children and that the hearts of the children will be turned to their fathers. Have we ever really thought about God's intent for the family? Have we ever thought that maybe, just maybe, what we're seeing is one of my favorite verses, Proverbs 13:12. And this is how it reads in the New Living Translation, which is my favorite way that it's said. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but dreams fulfilled bring joy and life. And I think sometimes when we see these family situations, really what we're seeing is this portrait of just a sick heart. And we forget that Jeremiah 29:11, where God tells us, "For I know the plans I have for you, to prosper you, not to harm you, plans for hope and a future." That's not just for graduates and people on the day that they're going to get married. That's not just what that's for. That is a statement made for us every single day of our lives. That is a statement for our youth. That is a statement for their parents.